raining today. That's just awesome. But I have to take my bike because I'm going to the DMV to register my Ducati because I haven't done that yet. So I don't want to take my car there because there's no parking. So I take my bike. And you wonder which bike I'm going to be riding today. Well, sitting on it, it's the Dyna Low Rider S. That's right. It's the Dyna Low Rider S. This bike has a cult following. Probably better than any Harley out there. Yeah, man. This bike was produced 2016 to 2017, and after that they stopped making them because they stopped making the Dyna. The Lowrider S is originally, for those who don't know, originally on the Dyna platform, and it was the last of the Dyna. Not only that, what makes this bike so unique and so special is that it has a 110 engine, which at that time was a big deal because only the CVOs of that time carried a 110, and for a Dyna to carry a 110 is like, what? So yeah, Harley decided to make a hot rod Dyna, and then they did away with it. Like, really, dude? So because of that, they only produced it for 2 years, 2016 and 2017. And then they stopped making them because they went onto the Softail platform, for those who don't know. So yeah, so it became a cult following. After that, everybody started blocking out their bikes. Everybody wanted to make their bike look like the Lowrider S. Everybody. And then everybody missed it, and then they brought it back in 2020 as a Softail, and it was a great bike too. I had that one also. But going back, right? So here we are, 2017, Dyna Low Rider S. My first bike was the Iron 883, and 6 months after, I was already tired of it, and I said, well, I want to get something else. Not knowing too much about motorcycles, I said, oh, look, Dyna Low Rider S. But I didn't choose the Dyna Low Rider S. I chose the Dyna Low Rider, the 2017. And when I tell you, a week after that, I walked out of that dealership, I had such regret, because then I realized what I missed out on. Because I think I paid $14,000 for the Dyna Low Rider, and the Dyna Low Rider S is only like $3,000 more, but you got a 110 engine, you got premium suspension, you got dual disc brakes, better brakes, you have a sleeker, blacked out look, you know. So I couldn't even undo it because I already bought the motorcycle. So I was like, oh, great. So yeah, that was a big regret. And then, you know, then they transitioned to the Dyna, to the Softail platform. So what did I do? When the time came, I think it was 2022 or 2021, end of 2021, I decided to trade my Dyna Low Rider for the Softail Low Rider S. And it was a great bike. I really enjoyed it. I really had a lot of power. I added a stealth exhaust, really good exhaust. It's nice and loud. I didn't do any engine work. I just tuned it and threw the exhaust on, and like a fairing and everything. And that's what I did. So, but you know what? It wasn't the Dyna. It wasn't the Dyna Low Rider S. It really wasn't. It was like settling for second place. Even though, listen, the Softail is a great platform. Only thing is, you got to add a torque cam in there to really wake it up. But great bike. Don't get me wrong. But it wasn't a Dyna, and I really, really, really wanted the Dyna Low Rider S specifically. And then when I was looking, I was like, oh, maybe I'll just buy one. And at the time, it was like, what? They wanted all this money. They wanted all this money. They wanted like 20 grand. I mean, above whatever what it normally costs. You know, right out the door. And I was like, no way. I was like, forget it. Didn't think about it. Let some time pass. A lot of time pass. I picked up a 48, a Harley 48, a 17. Got it at a good price at the time. And then I was on Cycle Trader, and out of curiosity, I just said, yeah, let's see how that Dyna Low Rider S is going for these days. Let's see what they're charging. And I saw one at a price that I just couldn't say no to. I was like, what? There's no way. I called them, they confirmed the price, and it was completely stock, which is exactly what I wanted. I don't want to beef up, you know, I don't want to make it look like what everybody else did. I want to keep it classic, man. I want to keep it like bikini fairing, you know. I don't want to change too much. I don't want to give in this outlaw Memphis shades. I did all that already, and it was great, but you know, it's like what everybody else does. I think I'll get more attention, really, just keeping it classic, basic, you know, very sleek. And I kind of like the low profile of the bikini fairing, and just the basic look. I might even make it into a bobber, really, like a one-seat bobber with this fairing, and keep these bars. I really love these drag bars, by the way. They're really sleek. So yeah, so then I went there, and I went with my 48. And here's the thing, I went yesterday, and it was raining like crazy. Not initially, it was coming back home. So I didn't know that. So I drove all the way to New Jersey, about, I don't know, almost 2 hours. And I go to the dealer, and they said, yeah, we got the bike. I was like, really? I looked at it, and when I tell you this thing was stock, it was stock. They didn't change one thing. Not only was it stock, but it was in nearly perfect condition. I would say 95% out of 100. It had 12,000 miles. That's just crazy. You don't really see that. Not for a bike of this stature. You know, you see modded like crazy and all that, really beat up. This thing didn't have any rust. It was like it came off right the showroom floor back in 2017. So I was like, holy crap, for this price. And then they test rode my 48, and they were like, yeah, you got a few leaks, blah, 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 this and that. So we negotiated a price, and I walked out with the bike, really. And man, when I tell you, I rode back on this bike, and it was raining, sort of like how it is right now. Thank God I had rain gear. I wasn't even preparing for it. I just, you know, I just happened to be wearing it because it keeps me warm. And man, wow, that ride back was something else. It was not like riding a Softail. It was not like riding my 48 or anything. And mind you, I have a stock exhaust. It was just a ride I can't explain. Maybe my lowrider, Dyna Low Rider. I just really miss this Dyna, man. Like in general, the Dyna platform just has a different feel. A little bit of a rumble, and Man, I really like that. I had such a fun ride going back. My back was hurting a little bit because that little 48, man, ooh, that was a fun little bike. I'm really gonna miss it. I might in the future add it to the stable at some point, because they're going for pretty reasonable price these days. But I have enough right now, and I got the Ducati, which I'm gonna register right now. You know, and I gotta take care of that. It's sitting in my driveway. But yeah, it's pretty much that, and very happy. Very happy that I got this bike, and it's an amazing deal, and sort of like checked off that bucket list. You know, I was really happy to just check it off and say, okay, Dyna Low Rider S. I can die now. Dyna, get it? Well, let me not say I want to die. I'm on the bike, but you know, God forbid. But yeah, I can be at peace with it, man. I can be at peace and just enjoy it. Now, what I am going to do to this bike is I am going to put on a new exhaust, because there's no way. I'll save the Tommy gun exhaust that it currently has. But I'm definitely going to shop around and see what kind of exhaust I want. I want to do something a little different this time around. I don't want to do what I typically do, which is like a stealth exhaust or a TBR. I'm definitely going to do a 2-in-1 exhaust. But I'm not sure which 2-in-1. I want something really cool. Maybe retro, I don't know. I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll do the suspension. Definitely gonna do the seat, because I can't with this seat. And a tune, and that's where it stops. I'm not gonna do anything else. Keep it real simple, real sleek, and that's it. And enjoy it, have fun with it, you know. But that's it for today, guys. Just wanted to share that with you. You'll see more on this bike for sure. When I stop, I will show you what the bike looks like in its stock form. Right now I'm riding it, so I will do that. So this is the Bronx. Going back to the Bronx. The Bronx is the place to be, man. I'm telling you. You can find anything here. You got a White Castle. You got a gas station. You got income tax. You got everything. Subway. You got everything. You can join the army right there. Such an urban, like, rural area. You know, a lot of people. I like to see that, you know. I grew up in New York. And you know, I love it. I don't see myself ever leaving New York. New York is like one of a kind. It's not like any other city. Because 1 minute you could be in the ghetto, and the next minute you could be downtown Manhattan. You know, in a really nice area. But yeah, never thought I'd like the Bronx, man. I tell you right now, I never did. I did like Brooklyn and Queens when I lived there and worked there. That was really cool. The only thing about Queens and Brooklyn, you gotta take the bus. Well, not Brooklyn, Queens. You gotta take the bus everywhere you go, and oh no, man, I am not doing that. I've always driven since I was like 18. So, especially living in Queens, I would take the subway, no problem, but the bus, transfer this, transfer that, no thank you, man. I wish at that time, in my 20s, I rode a motorcycle, because I'd be riding everywhere. I wouldn't take bus, train, I wouldn't take anything. I don't care if it's raining, snowing, I just jump on and go. So yeah. But in the Bronx, you'll find transportation, really both bus and train, you know. But I drive and I ride. Whoa, go ahead, buddy. It's another thing. New York, what the hell? My food stamp line. So yeah, New York, man. New York's where it's at. For those of you who never been here, you should try it out. Visit. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know you're around, and we'll go for a ride. We'll hang out. We'll get something to eat, and just chill. Man, thank God I did not bring my car. This is my point. And I have an appointment, so that's how they do it here in New York. You set up an appointment to come see to come do your stuff. What I forgot were the license plates for my last car. I'm sorry, my last motorcycle. And I was like, oh great, forgot that. Hopefully they don't suspend my license because of that. So here we are. This is the Dyna Low Rider S. Check it out. I love that badge. That badge is really, really sleek. The tires look like toys. They look plastic, but that's just how it's made, and I don't want to change it. Like I said, I want to keep it stock. That has to go. I gotta find a way to take that off, or maybe fold it in. Again, this is a classic headlight. I might keep this actually. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy. Bikini fairing, rain sock, Tommy gun exhaust, 110 Screaming Eagle. They actually put a torque cam in this thing, so it's torquey as hell. But yeah, this is it, man. This is a Low Rider S. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, come back, do my other episodes. That's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.